up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This is your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, y'all. Before I get going on our video, y'all smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Share the video. Turn on your notifications. And if you got a breakdown or a prediction video you want me to do, or if you want to collaborate with me, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email address. And lastly, follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. And don't forget about our live shows. We go live every single Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Be sure to come check out our live show on Wednesdays. And we also go live with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network every Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. But let's get to it, man. Let's get to this video. We got a breakdown and prediction video we're going to do for y'all. And this one we got Conor Benn versus Chris Algieri. This is a 10-round fight in the welterweight division. It's going to be on the zone. And it's going to be it's a good little test. It's a good little test for us to see exactly where Conor Benn is. Tail of the tape for these fighters: Conor Benn out of the UK, 25 years old, 5'8" tall, orthodox fighter, 19 wins, no losses, with 12 wins coming by way of knockout. We got Chris Algieri, 37 years old, 5'10", 72 inch reach, fighting out of New York, 25 wins, 3 losses, with nine wins coming by way of knockout, and he got knocked out one time himself. As far as their fighting styles, we got Chris Algieri. He's a skillful boxer, lacks power, just hence the 9 knockouts in 25 fights. He does see things well in the ring. He's a fighter that, like, I say this about some fighters where, like, you can see the skills, you can see the brain for boxing, not only with him in the ring, but you can tell because he's done a lot of commentaries for the Zone and other platforms recently where he's been acting as a boxing analyst. And you can see that he knows boxing very well. You can see he got a mind for boxing. You can see that in the ring and outside the ring. He's that quarterback. He's that quarterback, and I use this all the time because it just makes perfect sense to me. He's that quarterback in football that knows all the plays. He can read the defense really, really well. He just can't make the throw because he don't have the arm talent. He don't have the arm power. He don't have the accuracy. That's Chris Algieri as a boxer. He can see what you're trying to do in the ring. He can see what he's supposed to be doing, the punches he's supposed to be throwing. But Chris Algieri just never had the reflexes. He never had the God-given athleticism and hand speed and natural power to where he could act on the things that he sees in the ring. You know, like, so he knows that he should get his hand up right there. He just can't get it up quick enough, so he gets caught. He knows that he should throw that punch right there. He throws the punch, but the other fighter's more athletic, more skillful, so they can get out the way of it. Shit like that. Like, he sees everything he's supposed to see. He just can't execute on it once the hands start flying, so to speak. And honestly, bro, like, you don't want to call a fighter chinny that's only been knocked out one time in their career. But if you do some research on Chris Algieri, he's been knocked down. I mean, knocked out one time, but he's been knocked down 10 times, bro. He's hit the deck 10 times in his career. And so he is somebody that you can get a knockdown and get a 10-8 round on as well. So we got to keep that in mind. Conor Benn, love the attitude of this young man. Very aggressive fighter. Seems to get better each and every time out. I made the comment because I predicted. Now this will be his the second fight of his that I predicted, and I said it in the last time I predicted this fight where he proved me right and beat up Adrian Granados. But he's a fighter that, like, when you see him, it's like, man, I wish he would go to the body more. Very next fight, he goes to the body. You see him again, like, man, I wish he used the jab more. Very next fight, he's using his jab more. But he looks to land big power shots, overhand rights, strong left hooks. He don't stop coming at you, and he seems to be an absolute dog. And if I had to pick a trait in him that I like the most, I think that's it so far in his career. He's a fighter that if he gets you hurt, he can get you up out of there, bro. If he gets you hurt, he can get you up out of there, because once he gets you hurt, he does a great job of being aggressive, throwing bombs, but also not smothering his work. And really continuing to land shots on you until either A, you go down again, or B, the ref stops it. And then he ain't trying to clinch on the inside. He trying to throw uppercuts on the inside. He trying to fight with you. He there to box, bro, and he there to fight. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on him as a fighter. Path to victory for these fighters. I can't see Chris Algieri knocking out Conor Benn. I don't think the punching power is there. I don't think the athleticism to set it up and catch him with something that you don't see is there. And even if you catch him, Conor Benn is proven to be tough to where he can take a shot. Even if you knock him down, he knows how to recover well. Just, you know, he's well schooled and he's a younger, stronger fighter. So I don't see Chris Algieri being able to stop him. His path to a unanimous decision or a split decision, that's maybe using his boxing mind, maybe using, because his only advantage, I believe, in this fight is going to be from a mental standpoint and an experience standpoint. So using that experience to possibly frustrate Conor Benn, set traps for him where he can catch him with punches that Conor Benn, you know, falls into. He's going to have to capitalize on every single mistake that Conor Benn makes, because the room for error, the margin for error for somebody like Chris Algieri against Conor Benn is so slim, because he's not as fast as him. His hands aren't as powerful. You know, he doesn't have the work rate that he has, so he's going to have to capitalize on every mistake in order to point his way to a victory and try to get 7 rounds off of Conor Benn. For Conor Benn, I can see him stopping Chris Algieri mid to late, and I can see him winning on decision. I can see him stopping him for the simple fact Chris Algieri been down so many times, as we said earlier in the video. He's been down 10 times, bro. Right? So, and Conor Benn is the type that once he hurts you, he know how to finish. He's a good finisher. I ain't saying he a Terrence Bud Crawford or Tank Davis as a finisher or Earl Spence as a finisher, but he's a good enough finisher to where if he gets you hurt, he know how to get you up out of there. So I can see him knocking down Chris Algieri and then just smashing the gas on his ass, bro. So I can see that happening in this fight, and I can see him just being a younger, stronger fighter to where he just outpoints Chris Algieri, similar to what he did with Adrian Granados, be the busier fighter, land the cleaner shots, and point his way to a pretty easy decision victory. You know, 9-3, you know, 10-2 type of decision. You know, 117, 111, you know, type of decision. I can see that out of Conor Benn as well. As far as who I'm picking in this fight and why, I think the margin for error is just too slim for Algieri. 37 years old, been out of the ring practically two years. He did have a tune-up fight to get him ready for this, but Conor Benn, I think his speed, his power, his athleticism, his youth, I think they're all going to be things that are too much for Chris Algieri. And I'm going to pick Conor Benn to get the knockout on this one. Mid-rounds, somewhere between round 6 and round 8, I see Conor Benn stopping Chris Algieri. I could even see a scenario where Conor Benn drops Chris Algieri early in the fight, he recovers, but then he catches him again later in the fight, drops him, hurts him, and then this time Chris Algieri is unable to recover, and Conor Benn steps in there and finishes the job. So I'm picking stoppage somewhere between round 6 and round 8, but I know most definitely I got Conor Benn for the victory. Y'all let me know y'all picks. Comment down below. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video on your social media platform. Follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. Also shoot me an email if you got a breakdown prediction video you want me to do, or if you have a collaboration or a panel you want me to hop on, anything like that, shoot me an email, man. knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is that email address. Catch our live shows every single Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, 5:30 on the West Coast, 8:30 on the East Coast. All the live shows also that we do with the Singing OG, KQKC Boxing Network. That live is every Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. But I appreciate y'all watching the video. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out of here. Peace, y'all.